What's up, guys? So this is the new Big Deluxe assortment unboxing. So this is $320 at TNT Fireworks. There is some good items in here that I can see, but we're gonna figure out if this is worth $320. We're gonna go and count all the tubes, and then in a different video, we will light this entire assortment one by one to see if this is worth it. So let's get unboxing here. Okay, so I'm going to try to save the box. Looks like it's already a little bit opened. Perfect. So I don't have to do too much. I specifically requested the art. Oh, there's Pyro Cat jumping on the table. Can't. Always got to have. Oh, look, stunning. A little foxy lady there. Let's see if it is in fact stunning. So this has been redesigned. I did have the original Big Deluxe back in the day, but I have no idea if this is going to be remotely worth it. I don't think so, but I'm going to have an open mind. All right, so right off the bat, look at the amount of punks. There's so many punks in here. I don't even know what to do with it. I can start an incense shop with the amount of stuff. So we'll try to do biggest to smallest. So obviously we have some
smallest to biggest.
Smallest to biggest. That's what I meant. Yes. Oh, look at the goodies. Look at under here. Look at this. All the flashing fountains under here. So actually, before we continue, what is the amount on this box? Oh, it actually separates it. 10 punks, 30 specialty items, and 43 fountains. So we're going to fact check the 43 fountains part. Normally, if you're familiar with this channel, they count as fountains, which is Bolshevik because there's 5, 10, and 15 right there. You have some lightning flash, so let's go ahead and put our little novelties here. Some more lightning flash. And some more lightning flash. And some more flashing fountains. And pan up here, camera lady. We got some more lightning flash. This is enough to blind.
We shouldn't have this.
We shouldn't have the knife?
In the video.
Why? Is it dangerous? Okay, sorry. We moved the dangerous object out of here. We need it later, though. This is mini-me fountains. These are similar to cuckoos, so there's 2 in this box. That's probably one of the smallest. And then we have 3 box. Ooh, there's a two tuber in the wildflower. But rain dance, I don't even really have to open this, but we will for science reasons. Probably 1 tube. We will find out. 1. So there's your rain dance. Surprisingly, wildflower has 2. Glittering fountain. That sounds like something Miss Beast would love, just because it has the word glittering in it. And there you go, another box fountain. All right, so that appears to be the smallest. We'll go with our baby shark box, even though it's not really a baby shark's. Shark assortment, TNT. These have changed since back in the day. The old art was a lot cooler. You got hammerhead, tiger shark, and thrasher shark. And I don't even know what other sharks there are. Let's open this. That is, what is that?
Mako.
A Mako?
Mm-hmm.
What's a Mako shark?
They're little ones.
They're little sharks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a thrasher shark. What makes him a thrasher? Okay, he thrashes. And then a beautiful hammerhead. And then a tiger.
Tiger sharks are the most aggressive.
Tiger sharks are the most aggressive. All right, now we know. And then if we look at
Makos are like, they're cool looking, but they're
well,
small.
we got some. The hammerhead actually has hammerheads on him.
See how the Mako's weird?
He got like goggles on though. Anyways, we can put that back in. All right, we don't really need to test those. Those are all 1 tubes. So let's open up. Stunning, very Surprisingly, it has a little cleavage, little risque for TNT, but very light. This is what the people want right here. Oh my, and the fuse is already coming out. Look at that. Garbage. I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, so one tube in the stunning, and the fuse is already ready to pounce. So there's that. Next up, a little bit more weight in the Starburst fountain. Does it say? It's fine. It says colorful sparks with white flower and crackling chrysanthemum and a whistle. Interesting. It says there's a whistle. We will fact check that. It's very rare that we get assortments with whistles. So we will find out. This is actually surprising me. I am almost impressed. If this actually has 3 tubes in it, oh my goodness. Hold the phone. 3 tubes, only as we just whistle, right? Yeah. So obviously these are the exact same size, and normally what TNT used to do is they used to pretty much do this. But this has a whistle in it, which is rare. What we really need to check is Mad Dog, because that's an OG fountain that also had a whistle. So super impressed with that one. Zombie Crawl. This one, okay. Is that heavier than, that's a 2? Mm-hmm. You're gonna say it's a 2-tuber? Let's see if she's right. But
wait, let me compare.
That's 3, and that's 1.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3, all right. It doesn't have effects on this, so this is gonna be, I don't know, very Halloween-y. That seems like, I'm gonna say, it might have 3. Careful with the fuse. Is it a 2? It's a 2.
I should have gone with my first instinct.
Yeah, you were right. But
I never should second guess.
Words of Wisdom by Miss Beast.
Don't ever second guess yourself.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. But 2 tubes, better than the traditional. Do you think the Crackling Glory crackles? I say so. It says beautiful glitter and crackles with flowers and tie crackles. So I'm assuming maybe that's titanium crackles. What do you think?
2.
2 again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a giveaway is usually when it's off to the side like that. If you guys are wondering if it's a 1 tube, because as you see, the Foxen one, it's dead center. So if you're looking for multi-tubes, the fuse is going to be a little off center. Sometimes they do a bamboozle, but it's very rare. Looks like this is another 2.
I'm so good.
So good, but
I'm an expert.
Impressive nonetheless, because I'd rather have 2 tubes than 1. Most of the time, the assortments in the past have only had...
Celebrate safely.
Yes. That's... Oh, look, we have an actual list as well of what's included. So at the end, we'll total it all up here. This one's definitely... You can tell, like I said, that's a 1 tuber because of where the fuse is located, right in the center. So right there, boom, 1 tube. So bubbling lava is more bubbling poo poo. It's a family show after all. Here you go, Ice Pink, or Ice Pick.
Ice Pick.
Polar! It's Polar Bear Pyro! Look at him right there. He has a...
They made one just for him.
Look at that, it's Polar Bear. Also, he's got a 1 firework though. Literally, the tube is trying to come out. Alright, this is Polar Bear's Ice Pick. Looks just like him, actually. Mm-hmm. Alright. Super B. What do you think?
4.
4 tubes. Okay. It's a bit generous, but...
Hold on.
It is 2.
2, yeah.
I think it is. Uh-oh. 2 tubes. Which... So that's what they do. They like to weigh things down. Down here is like a lot of clay, and it feels like a lot of weight. I don't know why the Starburst fountain has so much weight to it. They have like clay plugs on the bottom that generally.
If I were told to pick something out of all of this, I would have picked this one.
You would have picked the Starburst.
Before knowing.
Why? Because the art?
And because of the art.
Okay, what's your second pick? So how many tubes do you think Supernova is going to have?
3.
Are you going to be prepared to be disappointed?
Or this one.
Are you changing your mind now? Color barrage?
I thought it said color garbage.
it is essentially color garbage. You would have picked color garbage?
Color garbage.
So we'll look at Supernova. You said this had 4 originally?
No, I didn't.
How many did you say?
3.
All right, we're saying it had 3. What? It got 4. Wow, that's impressive.
I told you I picked the good ones.
Well, you backtracked. Hold on, wait a minute. You snip snap.
This one, and this one.
Okay.
Because they're star themed.
You're star themed. All right, how many do you think color garbage has?
At least 4.
At least 4. Oh, bold move. So this has colorful silver rain and white flowers with sparks and crackle. You're saying 4. It might. I guess we will find out.
I wouldn't take combustion chamber because it looks like a Challenger.
Well, combustion chamber notoriously is garbage. What in the world? I've never seen this before. Stabilizers. I've never seen this. Are those actual tubes under there? I think they're not. So I'm thinking the reason this says stabilizer is because underneath here is nothing. Yeah, it's an empty tube.
Well, it probably has clay in it.
I've never seen that though. Out of all the fireworks I've inspected in my life, this literally looks like it used to have more and they just took the tubes out. So that is very upsetting, but nonetheless, it does have 1, 2,
3.
3? It has actually 3 working tubes, but it literally has the room to have 3 more tubes. Why? Why in the world is that happening? Whatever. Upsetting nonetheless, but color garbage, almost not color garbage. And that's for Garbage Trucks of California. I want to save Mad Dog for last because this one is a favorite. Which King Kong, this is an OG one. This is the old art. So if you guys look, this is how old TNT's art used to be. Kind of a comic book style. Everybody kind of likes this. I almost don't want to rip it open, but I know deep down in my heart this is not the actual OG King Kong. How many tubes do you think he has?
2.
2. All right. The OG one used to have, I think, over 4. It's got 3 though.
3.
And a whistle? Oh, snap. I got it. Sorry, some music started playing. We don't want to get copyright. Written. King Kong, 3 tubes and a whistle. So that's actually, it even says right there it has a whistle. So we actually have a good amount of whistle, surprisingly. Oh, Pinata Buster. How many do you think this has?
Say that word again.
Pinata Buster.
1.
Yeah, that's an easy. This one, they changed the art. It's got this stupid plane on. Well, it's stupid. I don't know. Look at the little.
Pinata.
It's
got toys.
Have toys in it. It'd be better than the 1 tube that's in it. But 1 tube. But regardless, we actually do not have. Impressively enough, we've only had 4 1-tubers, and little Stunnin is not doing too hot. All right, Fab or combustion chamber? Which one do you think's better?
Combustion chamber will be better, but
What about Mr. Fab? Mr. Fab says he does colorful sparks with flowers and snow pine, red fountain with titanium crackles. How many tubes do you think?
3.
3? Usually these have 2, and they're just giant for no reason, but maybe they've improved it. 4! Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. All right, 4. Combustion chamber. How many?
3.
3? What does combustion chamber say it even does? Nothing? Nothing. Oh, red torch with colorful sparks and crackle flowers. 2. So combustion chamber normally is
So Fab wins.
Fab wins. But now the actual tests feel. You want to feel Mad Dog? Mad Dog fountain. This one was sold back in the day. This was a classic. I hope they bring it back one day. It should have a whistle in it. It says beautiful red and green and bright crackling sparks and whistles. So
3.
it used to. I think it is 3.
3 or 4.
I think it is 3 with a whistle. I believe you are correct. So it actually has a few whistles. We have, I don't know if you can see it, there's a whistle there, and the 3 tubes. So, oh, what in the, what? It's Mad Dog Inception. Whoa. It's a rewrap of a rewrap.
This was a 1,000,000 to 1.
Look at that.
Just saved it.
Well, I ruined it.
This was a misprint.
What was the point of that? They just wanted it to look nicer. That's interesting. Wonder what.
I think they messed up and then they just rewrapped it instead of throwing it away.
I guess. Well, now we can save this, actually. Maybe. There we go. We have the Mad Dog. And now we have a really ugly Mad Dog. Beautiful. All right, so let's review here. Does that look just like him, or what? I need your phone for a calculator. All right, let's calculate everything real quick. So this was $320, and we only have 4 1-tubers. Where's our 2-tubers at? 2, 2, 2, 4. That one should be more. I'm pretty upset about that. These 4, 3, 3. This is technically 3. So we have how many actual fountains here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 fountains. So you take 320 and you divide it, what did I say, 23? Mm-hmm. You're paying $13.91 per firework in this box. So you have to basically say, would I pay $13 for the color garbage, or would I like to pay a couple extra bucks and get a centennial? So you got to keep that in mind when you're buying assortments. I don't know if this is, because it's kind of a rudimentary way of calculating if it's worth it, because you also have to remember you get all these lightning flash, all these flashing fountains, and obviously these aren't worth 13, so it's basic, just estimating, right? So obviously these aren't ever going to be worth $13. But is there something in here that you might actually pay $20 for that kind of evens things out? Like maybe the Garbage Trucks of California fountain?
Or Supernova?
Or the Polar Bear, maybe, who knows? Maybe Polar Bear Pyro's ice pick will be good. Or maybe, Mad Dog's always good. King Kong actually surprised me. I would probably pay $20 for King Kong, but who knows? But that is the unboxing of the Big Deluxe. Make sure you guys let me know if you guys think if this is worth $320. And I'll do one more pan of everything. I'm actually, honestly, if you're still watching to this moment, the old Big Deluxe used to have, I would say, 50% of 1-tube wonders. This only had 4, technically, right? We're not counting these because they're kind of open about it being a 1-tube. But, we have 2 4-tubes, 4 2-tubes, and then It's very, well, you know, that's actually not. You got 4, 4, 4. You can count that. So that's your mid-sized finale. That's actually a decent spread. But the problem is you kind of have to open them up or you don't know the order, because the correct order is going to be obviously these, 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 and then I guess technically these are your finales, kind of. I don't know, because like Mad Dog's going to be better. Obviously, you would have to buy a finale with it anyways. But that is the Big Deluxe $320 assortment unboxing, in depth. Where did my little paper go? Right here. It doesn't tell you how much everything is worth, but obviously you can maybe go through and point to maybe give your own prices and see what these are worth. So make sure you let me know if you guys let me know if you think this is worth it. I'm gonna give this assortment. And you know how I am about assortments, but this updated version is a step in the right direction. I will say it's not good, it's not great. It could be cheaper. If this was $200, if this was the original price of the Big Deluxe, where it was $200, I would actually say this assortment is worth it. But it is not, because it's $320. So, yeah, I'm gonna get on to the next video. We have the big timer to unbox. We'll see if that one's worth it. All right, make sure you let me know if you think it's worth it. I don't think so, but we'll find out. What you guys